Batman?
Yes, Robin.
Uh, what's with the boat?
We're gonna use the boat to go to the lighthouse.
What are we doing at the lighthouse?
We're gonna see an old friend of mine.
Can't we just video call him?
No, Robin, we gotta take the boat. Come, let's get on.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's Batman and Robin.
Sorry to bother you. Our boat hit some rocks and capsized.
Yeah, really sorry to bother you.
We're trying to get to the lighthouse. Can we borrow your jet ski?
Yeah, sure, no problem, Batman. It's right over there. Ooh.
Thank you. We'll return it as soon as we can. Come on, Robin.
I'm coming. Batman, I can't believe we crashed the jet ski as well.
I know, Robin. Luckily this killer whale gave us a ride. But hey, we're here at the lighthouse now. Oh no. Looks like someone's killed the lighthouse keeper.
Oh no.
He's got his camera there. Maybe if we look at the film, we might see who done it.
Okay, Batman. But before you do that, there's something we gotta do.
Let me guess. Build it!
Yeah, that's right.
attention.
Hello everybody, Brickbeard here, and finally got the lighthouse built. Sorry it's a week late. Hopefully you enjoyed the interim video last week, but yeah, finally done. I built all 3 separate sets, which you'll see later on in the video. I'll go through each one individually. So there's a boat, there's like this house thing, both with loads of leftover parts, and then this amazing lighthouse with the use of every single part, and this awfully cool light. And being a retired set, and with its age, I had to replace the batteries in that light brick. They were LR41s if anyone's actually interested. Just before we get into the set, we'll go through the minifigs, and then we'll have a look at the boat that you can build first. Then we'll look at this sort of house and a jet ski that you can build, and then finally, Batman and Robin don't come with this set, but at the very end of the video, look, I've managed to rip off his arms. At the very end of the video, we'll take a closer look at this amazing lighthouse. So let's take a look at the minifigs. So 2 minifigs with this set. Got this dude here, who is the lighthouse keeper. So if I whip off his cool little cap, he has got a pretty cool Lego face. Obviously non-standard, no additional face. He looks like quite a happy chappy. He's got like an anchor emblem on his top there. Nice details on the top as well. So he's kind of got a turtleneck on that you'd sort of expect from a man of the seas. Pretty cool jacket on as well. Guess it gets cold at certain times of the year at the lighthouse. And he's got these really cool sort of nice green coloured trousers. A little bit of detail on the back. So here you can see the bottom of his jacket, and nice sort of ribbing going on there. So it must be nice and comfy for him, and a little bit of detail there as well. Cap's pretty cool as well, being the same colour as his shirt. He is a very stylish man. Oh, kind of got it on at an angle there. I think that's a bit better. There we go. So yeah, he looks like he's ready to warn off wayward ships from the shores. There we go. Boop. And then next up, he's just got, could be his daughter. So she's got kind of like a nice flannel top going on, and then like a green apron, green trousers, and then the detail of that flannel just carries on at the back. Maybe green dungarees looking at this, possibly. No additional face, cool little freckles, and a cool little smile going on as well. Awesome hair as well. Look at that ponytail, it's well long. Brilliant! Starting off with the boat, which is the 3rd build in the book. You've got some cool details. So you've got some lovely foliage here that the boat's dragged along with it. And you've got this flotation device here on the side as well, ready to rescue anyone who falls overboard. You've got like a cool sort of red light here. The bottom of the boat is shaped, so it's nice and aerodynamic, water dynamic, hydrodynamic, but it's ready to break through the waves. You've got a green light there, and you've got some cool detail on the top as well. So you've got like a skylight going on here and a chimney here as well at the top. The side opens up to reveal the interior. So you've got the picture going on in there, and if you flip it around, you've got a tea area just in the back there with a little lamp. And if I close the doors up, nope, you can't see it from here, but if you flip it round, oh, of course you can't see it, it's on the outside. You've got a sextant which they use to navigate. Some nice flowers going on the outside as well, and some cool lights just lighting up the, I'm guessing that's the front of the ship. Ta-da! It's kind of hard to tell which is the front and the back. You also get a cool barrel here as well, so you can place a couple of little fishes in there that do come with the set. All in all, pretty cool little boat. The only annoying thing about it is this foliage keeps falling off. Place it back there, and it uses, I'd say, less than half the parts that come with the set. I'll show you the leftovers in a sec, but the minifigs do look quite happy on there. And you get this like mini little lighthouse as well. Let's press that, there we go, nice and bright. Ta-da! How cool is that? I love it. Kinda wish I hadn't built this first now, because I'd really love to keep the boat, but there's 2 more builds to go, so I might end up rebuilding this. That's the thing with the 3-in-1 sets. I think you just got to buy the 3 sets. I think that's probably the best thing to do, because then at least you get everything with it. And it's a shame my son's not here, because he'd love this little boat. Like, he'd definitely not want me taking it apart to build something else, but hey ho, time to move on. So next up, we've got this cool house, like maybe like a boathouse or something like that. Yeah, it's really cool. See the light coming on and off there. The house separates, and that's like the back of the button in that bit there, which pushes onto this bit here to illuminate the light. Whilst we're inside, it looks quite cozy in here. So you've got a nice little fire going on just down there, which does look pretty cool. Looks like it's got some logs next to it ready to go on. That really cool painting, I do quite love that. And you've got a couple of mugs going on there as well. In the window, you've got a little potted plant, a nice yellow flower on. Maybe it will turn into a daffodil one day. Heights done like quite nicely in here as well, just with some sort of ugly blocks in the back and good use of the windows there. Closing it up, you've got pretty cool life buoy there, and some nice foliage dotted about on the outside as well. You have the sextant on the outside there. I think it's so the jet ski driver can pre-plot a course, maybe. And you've got this barrel here to store the fishies. and then you've just got like a couple of tying posts for the boats that may visit, and that, obviously that jet ski as well. And you've got a nice water effect on the outside, and great use of the clear blocks there, which is really epic. This is such a cool looking little house. I'm starting to regret only buying one of this set at the time. Not sure how much it costs now. I'll look it up after I've finished building the actual lighthouse, which looks like it's going to be a super fun build. But the house is really cool. You've got some nice brick detail here, bit of ventilation going on, chimney coming out the top there, which coincidentally actually lines up with the fireplace inside, which is really well thought out. Nice little set. Took a little while to put together, but it is really cool nonetheless. I skipped a page in the instructions. You'll notice when you watch me building it back, you're actually meant to start off with this cool little jet ski. Just cool use of like the spare pieces, basically. So you've got like a little motor at the back there. Looks quite streamlined for the ocean, which is pretty cool. You imagine it sort of vroom, 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 bouncing along. But yeah, this is really cool. Brilliant! I just love that button. Beep, beep, beep. Brilliant. So here is all the leftover pieces from building the boat. Lots and lots of bits left over. So here we have all the leftover parts after building that boathouse thing. Lots and lots of bits left over. So just before I get into the actual lighthouse, you can separate off the parts of it, and then you've got different configurations. How cool is that? I'll show you those in a sec. Just before we do that though, as you're just separating out different parts, we'll go over sort of like the standard look for the lighthouse. Just get that little camera out of the way. Batman needs to analyse that later. But you've got the front here, which looks pretty cool. So that detaches and that detaches. Wasn't meant to detach, but there we go. You can close it up because it is hinged, which is pretty cool. So that's how it sort of looks closed. Lighthouse itself is actually nice and tall. Move the camera back a bit and move that back a bit. There we go. So it's got decent height to it. Compare like a little minifig next to it. It does make it look quite grandiose, which is pretty cool. The light up function is activated by pushing here, which is pretty cool. And the way you stack the clear bricks on there, the light actually shines through those, which does give the light more impact. Get a couple of cool seagulls with the set as well. And then if we start at the front door, you've got like a mini little dock section here, and that's just for the boats to depart on, or killer whale to come and visit and drop off guests on there. Nice detail as well. So you've got some little plants going on the outside there, and little fishy in the bucket, which is pretty cool. And you get a nice little light on the outside. Cool golden door knob on the green door that opens up, and then on the outside you've got some nice sort of sea effect with the blue bits, and then you've got some clear parts here that simulate crashing waves against the shore, and you kind of get that effect on the back as well. Speaking of the back, you do get a mandatory floating device, another little light, some more foliage, a little bench for the minifigs to sit on, nice little fire going on in the back as well, and a cool sort of design for the garden path, as well as a bit more foliage. Opening this up inside does reveal some nice details. So got a little table going on there, that lovely picture we've seen throughout the video, a couple of mugs, little lamp inside there as well, and the sextant placed on the wall just there. Bom, bom, bom. I'll get the camera to focus. There we go. The actual lighthouse itself is just these segmented sections. If you take it apart, knew that would happen. Modulars never come apart the way they're supposed to. Ooh. Yeah, even then, look, I've taken off these two grey bits at the bottom. There we go. So looking inside, they're all pretty basic and plain like that, and even if you stand a minifig inside, you won't be able to get the next section on, which is a bit annoying, but apart from that gripe, you do get some nice details. So the brown sort of breaking up the red parts of the lighthouse just gives it a nice sort of weathered look, and the top of the lighthouse is really cool, like with this sort of gating, fencing around the outside, protecting that really cool main light. Yeah, that is a bit jarring. How about a shorter minifig? Boop, 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 boop. Nah, see, look, her head's still popping up on the outside as well. Brilliant! Right, as for the different configurations, I shall show you those now. Right, so here are all the pieces separated out. Just before I do that, I forgot to actually go over the actual whale. So, killer whale, sorry. He has got a lot of articulation, so you get quite good movement in that midsection of the tail, and the actual back of the tail moves quite a lot as well. It's on a ball joint, so it will spin all the way around, so you can get it into lots of different positions. And the actual arms, fins of the killer whale are on a ball joint as well, so again, lots of posability on there. The mouth opens up as well, and it's also on a ball joint, so you can do horrifying things like this. Oh cool, never noticed that red bit in the back as well, so it does look like an actual mouth with really cool pink tongue as well, and really cute little eyes as well. Right, so these are all the sections separated up. So, first up, let me get the instruction booklet. Boom. So the first bit looks like we are popping that thusly, putting the dock that way. Looks like we're going to have to pop that in there. Pop the dock in that way. Boop. Little C bit at the front here. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. And then at the front of this one, we've got that there. Oh, I forgot to mention, this roof part comes off as well. Ta-da! And then it looks like this bit is going to go on the side here. So remember, this kept falling off the boat, keeps falling off the lighthouse as well. Awesome. Just pop that there. And then if I zoom out a bit, oh, he says I'm fully zoomed. Can't believe it. Right, so come on, tripod. You place the lighthouse on top of here. How does that work then? Dun, dun, dun. Just meant to rest on top? Looks like it. That's crazy. It's mad. Right, that goes on top of here. Then this one. And then that one all the way on top with the light on the back. So I think that is the tallest configuration for the lighthouse. So if you do get this set and you really want it to stick out in your city, that's probably the one to go for. Right, let me separate this bad boy up again and we'll take a look at the next configuration. Right, next one, looks like you're putting the two red parts of the lighthouse together, like so. Getting the actual lighthouse base. Looks like we're spinning it around this way. Popping that on there, connecting that up to the side of the house. We've got to take that bit off. There we go. And then spin the dock around. Pop that in front of what was the back door. Put the back garden in front of front door. Can't see where this little bit's going to go. Need a little grey bit. Why doesn't he have a grey bit gone? Fiddlesticks. 2 secs, guys. Right, found one. Pop that in there. Pop that there. That looks like it goes like that. And it looks like this little one's hiding tucked away in the corner over here. And then this part of the lighthouse goes on top of the red bits, and that is a bit more stable. And then I got ya. That red bit's going to be up there. That's why the lighthouse felt so loose. Right, then you pop that on there, and then pop that roof on the top there. That does look pretty awesome, actually. Light still looks good. Yeah, I quite like that. Right, 2 done, 2 more to go. This also looks super cool. It's literally the base for the lighthouse, the 2 red bits again. Oh, whoops. That is meant to be round like that. So you've got the 2 windows together. Ooh. There you go. And then bit of the lighthouse at the top, house at the bottom, docks moved over to that side. So yeah, that also looks pretty cool. The last one might actually be my favourite. There we go. I like this one because it looks like you kind of got the dock separating the house from the actual lighthouse, which I've just noticed hasn't actually got any doors into it. So that's quite interesting. And then obviously this bit of the front's moved. This isn't actually in the picture anywhere, but I just stuck it on the front there, and then you can imagine the minifig sort of walking out of the house along the dock to the lighthouse. So yeah, so happy to finally have it all done. Again, I probably mentioned it a couple of times during filming the other two sets that you can build from this, but yeah, with the 3-in-1 sets, like if you know you like all three set designs, it might be worth sort of setting your budget to accommodate purchasing 3 of them. I bought this a long time ago now, so this was first released in July 2016 and retired December 2017. So I think I had it as soon as it came out, and yeah, had I had 3 times £45 back then, if I had a time machine, I'd go back and tell myself to get all 3, because the boat's brilliant, that house and the jet ski that you build is great, and obviously the lighthouse itself is absolutely amazing, especially with all the different modular components to it as well. Just a little sneak peek to next week's video. It's another 3-in-1 set, and I might have bought 3 sets, but you'll have to wait until next week to find out. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. It's the most fun I've had building for a little while. I really wanted to get this set together. The first time I built it, I just built the lighthouse. I didn't build the other 2 sets, so it was great having a play with the boat and the house as well. It's just a shame I've had to do it when my son wasn't indoors, because I know he would have loved the other 2 sets as well. There's no way I'm taking this apart now that it's back together. Yeah, £45 when it first came out, gone up in value now. Not surprising considering how fun it is to build. So sort of second hand, you're looking about between £50 and £65 now. So when you go to build it with this one, have fun building all 3 sets. You will not regret it, but just remember to build the set that you want to keep out displayed or played with. Build that one last, so you're not having to do double the work. And yeah, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, please do let me know by leaving a like. If you really liked it, please consider subscribing to the channel. And until next time, take care. Bye everybody. Bye killer whale. Awesome set. Just in case you're wondering what it looked like in the dark. Bye! Joker, why have you killed this lighthouse keeper? 'Cause he's a friend of the bat. He once got the bat out of a bit of bother at sea. So the bat comes and visits him every now and again. So when the bat comes, he'll see that his friend is dead.
Splosh. Oh my god, Joker's so evil.
Batman, I can't believe we crashed that jet ski as well.
I know, Robin. It's crazy, but we're finally here at the lighthouse. Luckily, this killer whale, gave us